Hello everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna actually start planning down here. If you remember, last episode we did that, a little pond, which I've done nothing else about. I haven't even begun decorating, which we actually could do real quick with some bone meal. Hold up, bone meal. Yeah, bone meal, bone, mob drops. Just a few tad bits of bone meal. And also, yeah, I have gotten a lot of shovels in my thing and some chests. Because we're going to be working on this area here. Hold up, 1 second. We need greenery. We need decorations. Okay, there's one thing I miss here from Bedrock, and that is the fact that while bone mealing, there's a chance of you actually getting coral. But yeah, that's not what we're going for now. So basically, I've written this down. So this cherry mount, it's not really cherry mount-ish. It's more like icicle cherry mount, but it has a couple of waterfalls. I've got one there, and then you have one there, and you have a massive one there. I actually want to change that one. Now that I look at it, it's a bit big. Yeah, I want to make sure that they're all connected into this little valley. So yeah, this one is actually quite alright. I actually like it, but that one, it has to change. So that's what we're gonna do. I need dirt. Why didn't I think of this? Yeah. I should have gathered dirt beforehand. Now I gotta mine it somewhere. Right here. This cave will do. For now. It's my dirt collecting area. I'm such an idiot. Right. I think it would have been faster to go back to my house and then gather the dirt. So yeah, I basically want it to be that it just flows that way, but actually less here, if you know what I mean. So come on. Actually, if we cut it off like right here, I'm gonna restart it in a different way. So we're gonna cut off all water supply. Let's see, did I cut off all water supply? Yes, I did. Okay. So actually, what I do want is that it doesn't flow down all the way to here. Oop. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, that doesn't flow to here. So I should, in reality, mostly block off here. And do it like that. Actually, you know what? Let me get bucket and more dirt. We're gonna change that entire waterfall because it kind of looks too much, if you know what I mean. Looks too like it's too big. So we're gonna get bucket, the tools, and we're gonna get dirt. I don't have a lot of it. Just let's get just a little. Yeah. We're gonna start off by removing that waterfall and then making a an entry point or new road for our waterfall. And yes, I will have to remove all of that. So we're gonna climb up here. So right here. There we go. I think where it mostly goes wrong is right here. So we're gonna start off like that. Let's add one here. Let's see what it does now. Oop, right there. Yeah, okay, that's a great start. Because I kind of wanted just like the one stream-ish. So it's gonna go like so. Oop, I fell. Ah, dang it. Oh. Yeah, I'm lacking a bit in my parkour skills. Right, let's see what that does now. And now I'm actually just... Okay, didn't need this bit. That's good. I do need that bit there. Okay, we're gonna cut off the water at certain points. Just like making little things like so. Let me actually climb up here. There we go. Oop, I'm being dragged down. Right. Let's just remove this for now to see what our waterfall does. Does the exact opposite of what I want it to do. So what I want it to do is just flow like so. I think actually here we might make it turn a little. So we're gonna have one hell of a terraforming job to do here as well. So yeah. Gonna make the water turn like so. Okay. Ah! That was not what I was meant to do. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why I decided to do it like this. Why? Made it so much harder for myself. I definitely wanted to connect over there. So let's start with this. So I actually don't want it to connect over here. So we're going to make sure that this gets cut off. Needs to be thinner here. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I think if I just cut this bit all off. Yeah. Actually not here. There we go. Okay. Now we just got to guide the water over to here. Like that. I do think that we're kind of blocking off the view of the waterfall here. So, I'm gonna go like that. Okay. First time I ever picked up a sunflower. Great. Let's go and see how that looks from the house. Because if that looks good, we can continue with that. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. I might have to do behind the scenes stuff. So, okay, it needs a bit of texturing. Well, texturing, it needs a bit of terraforming, which we can do easily, but it looks way better than it did before. I like the fact how this one just goes around that tree and just disappears and then reappears. So we're not going to touch that one when it comes to where it goes, or the way it flows. We're not going to touch the middle one. We're just going to finish off that one and then add in a bit of where it's supposed to go. And I'm going to grab my other bucket as well. So yeah, we're making progress. Oop, bumped my head. Right, let's continue. I'm gonna do a bit of terraforming, which I've actually become rather good at. Okay. Basically, the trick is to start up high when you're changing the area, the like mountains and stuff. You want to start up with the highest point, and then go to the lowest point. Like work your way to the lower points. That way, it will look much better. Basically, what I want to do is avoid this, just a flat surface. So, yeah. Actually, here I do want to do it like so. Okay. Then we go back up. I'm gonna need more dirt. Obviously, grass is gonna spread still, like it has to spread. But for now, this will look real cool. It will look artificial. Like, that's something I cannot work around. Okay, I'm not that good at terraforming. I think this looks alright. Let's look at it from over here. To be honest, it looks random. And that's what Minecraft terrain does. It's random. I can live with it. So now we do this bit here, which is our final bit. Ooh, keep falling down. All right, almost done. Ooh. Almost out of dirt again. Actually, we shouldn't add that bit there. That's better. Okay, so this basically all needs to go down. Just gonna do like the one little thing. And then it's going to go down here again. Well, I say that, it doesn't have to go down. I mean, this is just all gonna be one massive lake where the water ends up. Now think of it, Might need to remove the beehive at night. So yeah, we're gonna make a way for this waterfall here to now get down. Okay, great. It has its own little pool here. Oh wait, it's not gonna make a source. Awesome. Let me put these two closer together. Okay. Let me then also grab my silk pickaxe so that when the sun does go down, I can get myself a beehive. Silky boy. It just has to be any silk pickaxe. A silk tool, silk touch tool. It doesn't matter. But yeah. Right now we're gonna go and add it on at the little thing here. Now I think of it, I might have to move my snow golem farm in the future. Yeah. Okay. That's this. And now this needs to come cascading into here, like so. Let's see what it does. Almost does exactly what I want it to. It just doesn't want to go there. Actually, let's not remove that one. There we go. I think it looks alright. If we remove that one too. There we go. We're gonna make our first layer as waterfall. I do need to get another source block. Thank you. Then we can actually start the first bit. Of our lakey lake. And start filling in this bit. There we go. Oh, wait, gotta fit on this bit first. Oop. That was some very incorrect placement from me. It's actually, yeah, we're gonna keep it going over here. There we go. It's gonna look awesome. Our little lake. Oh, actually, I don't think I have to move the snow golem. I'm probably gonna make it only 3 deep and then or too deep, and then dig it out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like too deep, and then dig the rest out. Let's actually already remove this bit. And this bit here. This is gonna drive me crazy otherwise. But yeah, the rest I can just dig out. At some points, like, I know for sure I'm going to need a beacon to, dang it, fully do it. So at some point I am gonna have to fight the wither, which I've only done like a couple of times in my entire time as Minecraft player. Oh wow, would you look at that? Gotta fill this bit in too. Source blocks. Normally you would hate source blocks, right? Especially in caves. Oh my god, it's like a flood coming in. Oh, that's spooky. It's kind of spooky, like, you know, flood coming in. Wow. This area is gonna get transformed so much. And I'm loving this. It's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, just transforming entire places, entire, you know, entire islands and entire, just in general, everything. There we go. Now we can get over here. Now I am adding the future risk of drown spawning, but I'm willing to take that risk once I get myself a pickle farm. Or just, in general, like some glowstone perhaps, to light up this bit, this place here. But it looks so much cooler now. We're gonna dig this away. Just this pot of land. Give myself some more dirt. Oh, the sun is going down. This means we can go and get myself a beehive. Get in your hive, buddy. Get in your hive. Look at that. 3 bees inside. That's cute. Got 3 bees. Buzzingly happy. Okay, let's fill in this spot. Ooh. Take from the middle. Never mind. There we go. And then we continue. I know this is like very tedious. You probably don't want to see me do this all like at all, but I want this. And once again, we're gonna have a long video. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But I just want this done. I want to have the waterfalls connected. And then, of course, actually, let's go and do that now. We've gotta connect our little thing. As well. So, right here. It's going to get connected like so. And then we have to do this as well. Yeah. You know me. I do not work with harsh edges. Here we go. That's our lovely little waterfall, our lovely little pond connected officially. It's officially connected to down there. And now we're going to connect it here. What is actually, it has to flow into here, so I have to dig it down. Here we go. Let's get more water. And then after that, ooh, that's looking a bit weird. Okay, there we go. That looks much better. Okay, yeah, sure, we're going to keep that one bit there. Right, let's first of all fill up this little void. And then by next episode, my God. There we go. Let's just fill this little bit, and then by the next episode, we will have this all ready. I promise you guys. Promise you by next episode I will have this all filled out to the level I wanted to, because this definitely isn't. Almost done, almost. Almost done. Almost. Give me a couple minutes, couple seconds. Few more seconds. Few more seconds. Yeah, I promise you by next episode this will be all filled out. Much better. And then we will have our very own little lake. Okay, but first, let's go and see how this looks from our house, from my house, because that's the big point. It's something I'm going to be looking at every day. I'm going to go up onto the balcony, and then we're going to see what it looks like. I'm going to look down. Actually, I think I should look up. And ta-da! Honestly, yeah, I can work with this. It's gonna be my river that divides. It's gonna be the river that divides me from Cherry Mount. And there's also another project that I want to do. There's like something on the other side of Cherry Mount, which I will get to at some point. Yeah, I just want to create a whole village inside of there. It's like a massive cave. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please hit the like button and also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any other video. But that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another video. Goodbye!